Today, we're going to be presenting to you a little bit more about economic engineering. In our class of Introduction of Production Engineering, our professor encouraged us to research a little bit more about our theme, in this case, economic engineering. So, at this point, you will be probably asking yourself, what is economic engineering after all? There's a lot of ways to describe what economic engineering is, but at this beginning of our presentation, I will stick with a most simple definition. Engineering is a set of mathematical tools such as analysis, evaluations, and searches that has an economic principle applied to it that in the end makes it easier for the decision maker choose the best option which will give him the best returns. Having in mind this explanation, how can we apply it to the real world? A real-world scenario would be a CEO trying to make a best decision for the company. He maybe finds himself having to choose between two options, option A or option B. Option A is investing in logistics, in delivery, and option B, investing in a best workplace environment for his employees. And in this case, the company has a limited amount of resources that can be invested into something. So the CEO has the obligation to make the best decision to where to invest the company's money. So he uses economic engineering tools and analysis to determine which of the options is better. And I don't know, maybe he chooses option B. Option B, which is investing in a better workplace environment for his employees. Choosing this option will give him less costs and a better return on the investment rather than option A. Now, trying to get a more holistic view about the theme, we search in our three main institutions regarding engineering in Brazil the concept that they have about economic engineering. The three institutions were Confea, ABEPRO, and ENADE. Confea is the Federal Council of Engineering and Agronomy in Brazil. ABEPRO is the Brazilian Association of Production Engineering, and ENADE is the National Student Performance Exam. There were some small differences between each definition, but summing up, our conclusion was that economic engineering is one of the most important fields inside engineering because of its importance in decision making, but also because throughout the engineer's career, most likely every engineer will have to learn it or use it, the principles of economic engineering. And adding to all this information, the three main topics that the three institutions emphasized were ethics in work, sustainability for the future, and also continuous innovation, because after all, economic engineering is a field in engineering, which is based in technology, and technology is always evolving. After all this brief presentation about its importance and definition, we will link these concepts to the principal topics of these days.
So I'm going to talk about the relationship between economic engineering and innovation, sustainability, privacy, recycling, waste, innovation, all the topics. So to start our research, we use the Web of Science and the Consolidated Meta-Analytic Approach Theory, the TEMAC, was employed to assist in the bibliometric analysis. So we start with the relationship with economic engineering and all the topics. And we use the query TS impact analysis or invest or evaluation and the topic we want to use. So we found a very large result set initially. So we began to filtering for recent articles from 2020 to 2024. And after that, we started to focus on direct relationship with manufacturing engineering and industrial engineering. And for the last refinement, we use the citation topics method tool to narrow down to economic topics, which results in a little like 100 and 500 results. And we use this search method for all the topics after the first one. where we were figuring out how to search, the rest of the topics become much easier to manage it. And like we found a lot of articles and like measuring the investment progress in an ecological transition, the green investment financial tool or gift, the mangroves of Kundupara, India, the competitive data training model with privacy evaluation for multiple stakeholders in IoT data markets, and all other articles. You can read these articles on the report. So among these articles, I would like to talk about, and I would like to highlight these two articles. The first one is about the recycling is the pricing decisions of the Internet plus recycling platform considering consumer behavior. It demonstrates how the game theory can optimize pricing to increase platform profitability without competition from physical recycles. This is relevant to economic engineering by modeling strategies that enhance efficiency and participation in recycling programs, promoting sustainable and reuse of material resource. And the other articles I would like to talk is about the landfill, is the effect of leachate recirculation on methane production and storage capacity in landfill. Investigates the effects of the lignite recirculation in landfill in Istanbul. The study reveals that recirculation increases the landfill gas LFG production and methane fractions CH4 in the gas, while reducing the time required for waste stabilization. These findings are relevant to economic engineering by demonstrating how practices such as lignite recirculation can influence the economic and environmental aspects of the landfill management, promoting efficiency and sustainability in the use of these areas. So these two was the articles I would like to talk, and that's how we do all of our research and refinements and uh, in everything. So we use a lot of the Mac and Web of Science to find these articles. So this was our presentation about economic engineering and the topics, and I hope you guys like it.